Right, guys, I thought I would give you some information about this old download for XSplit Gamecaster. For those of you who don't know about Gamecaster, when I first started doing live streaming, I discovered XSplit Gamecaster, and there's also XSplit Broadcaster. The simple way to explain it, XSplit Gamecaster, when I first downloaded it and paid for it and bought it, a lifetime subscription, it was a simple version that allowed you to live stream. And XSplit Broadcaster was a more professional one, which allowed you to put titles and all of that sort of thing and add different scenes, just like OBS, just like that. Now, XSplit Gamecaster was part of it, the XSplit franchise. So you had XSplit Gamecaster, XSplit Broadcaster, and then XSplit, for some reason, decided they were going to bring out a new version. They have brought out updates over the years, or at least they did do. Excuse me, but they eventually brought out version 4 of XSplit Gamecaster, which actually became more like XSplit Broadcaster. It allowed you to put scenes in and all of that sort of stuff. But the decision that they made at the time was to make XSplit Gamecaster free. Free to everybody to download it. But then there were subscription features that they added into it, I believe. I don't know what they were because I never liked the new version of XSplit Gamecaster. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. It wasn't simple. And of course, for VP4, which I use it for live streaming, it doesn't have the on-screen text, or rather the on-screen lines, which I could draw on the live stream. The new version of XSplit Gamecaster never ever had that, and there were talks about them adding it eventually, but it never ever happened. Because to cut a long story short on it, XSplit Gamecaster, it became not viable to run it because it wasn't making money. They had tried to get people to register for like a full version with all the features, but not enough people took up that offer. And so, to cut a long story short on that, it went out of business and it went down the pan. And XSplit Gamecaster is no longer available. However, the older versions of Gamecaster are available. Now, this version here that I'm highlighting there, 3.4.1812, that's the version that I use, because that's the old version of Gamecaster, the simplified way to live stream. Very simple to use. The only thing is, I mean, I'm going to put a link in the description of the video. The only thing is that when I install this in my computer, it recognizes me, it recognizes I have a lifetime subscription. So anybody who downloads this may well be asked to log in. And what I don't know is whether you will be able to use it or not. But it might be worth one or two of you guys testing it, because it is free. It doesn't cost anything now that they're out of business. But what I need is people to test it to see if they can get it to live stream without without logging in. It probably won't. It does for me because I have bought and paid for this originally. But now that the company is out of business, you can still download the old versions. So I'll put the link in the description, and it would be handy and helpful if one of you guys could see if you can get it to work. When you install it, I mean, this is a perfectly safe download, by the way, because I'm using it, not at the moment, I'm using Bandicam, but when I use it to live stream, it's XSplit Gamecaster in that version. This is a safe download, there's no problems there, because I've already tested it. But I need a bit of feedback on whether it allows you to stream or not, or whether it won't let you get past this login page. I don't know whether you can maybe put in just a false login details and it will still work. I'm not sure, because I have no need to test it that way. But if one of you guys can do that and let me know, then it might encourage some more people to do some live streaming of Virtual Pool 4. So check the link in the description, get the download done, and see how far you can get, and give me some feedback on it and let me know whether it will work or it won't. Thanks for that. See you later.